Welcome back, everybody. It is the morning of October 3rd, and we had a pretty heavy fog. It's pretty chilly, probably 42 degrees this morning. And I'm down here in Cherry Ridge. I'm right on my gator path that runs parallel to the creek. The creek's about 45 yards from me right now. I've had, like I've shown you in the last few videos, lots of bears going up and down this path. Man, you wouldn't believe all the ducks that have been flying around this morning, woodies and mallards. Everything's really wet from that heavy dew this morning, so I was able to get in here really quiet. I got my compound with me. We're gonna sit tight and hope a big bear comes through here. Got a wind right out of the southwest. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Maybe a big doe will come through too. Don't get much better than this, folks. Unbelievable. I cannot catch a break. I was videoing those geese fly over, and I turned around and there's a dove standing right here at 20 yards, looking right at me. You know, all morning I've been paying close attention everywhere, being careful not to move. Some geese fly over, which they've been doing all morning. I finally decided to get some video of them, and it just so happens that's right when the deer comes. She looked right at me and took off. Just my luck right now. We'll stick tight and see if anything else comes through, or tries to come through.
So this morning ended up being a bust. All I saw was that doe and fawn. The doe picked me out because it just so happened I was videotaping some geese for the first time all morning, and that's when the doe came. Just figured she seen me and took off. And here is, it's funny, I checked the trail camera that was on that trail. Here are the two doe coming this morning. There's one of them right there. The big doe. I'm just down the trail over here in the tree stand. And then here they are a few minutes later, running away after seeing me. And I have, there has been bears in there. This is on the 1st of October at 7:42 on the trail by the creek. A big boar walks through after dark, obviously. Messing with that vine. And then this is on October 1st at 5:58, and I was actually sitting in a stand right in there that morning, but not in the afternoon. That bear goes through. So the bears are still there. They're just not lining up with me yet. One of these days, I'm going to end up slipping an arrow through one. But I'll tell you the game plan for this afternoon. I'm going to go up to the end of the new seating piece. Kaylee seen the buck that I called Goofy out there last night. Fingers crossed he's going to come out. The wind isn't the greatest. I'm going to take my climber. I'm going to go way up. A lot of times off the edge of the end of that field, if the wind's out of the south or southwest, it'll hit the edge of the woods off that field, and kind of the thermals will go up in the air. Especially if I'm high up, I can keep my wind going up instead of down. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna give it a try. What are you doing tonight, Kaylee?
I think I'm gonna post up in the house.
What?
I'm tired. I got up at 3, and I gotta be back up at 3.
Tell everybody about your new,
Oh, my new attire?
yeah, from Arctic Shield.
Oh yeah, they were kind enough to send me some new warm clothes. Some nice bibs and a nice winter coat. Cold coat.
Cold weather gear, and then I got the lighter stuff. I have a discount code in the description for anything off Arctic Shield. These are perfect for bow season because they're not too heavy, and they're not so light that they don't give you any warmth. They're totally waterproof, and they retain heat really well. They have a heat retaining technology in these things that are absolutely awesome, and it's all in Realtree Edge camouflage. So I'm going to be sporting brand new camo in the woods tonight. Hopefully you don't stink too bad.
Oh, their customer service. Talk about that. Tell that.
Well, I emailed one of the reps from Arctic Shield 3 days ago and said that I was in need of some light hunting gear for early archery season when it's not too cold and stuff. And he showed me a few things and sent these out, and bam! I mean, 3 days later I had them. We had them. Kaylee got her stuff and I got my stuff too. So their customer service is awesome. I think the discount code's 15%, and that's in the description. I don't remember if it's KEO-VLOGS or what the code actually is, but it's in the description. So enough of this crap. Let's get to the woods and kill a buck.
I'm having a heck of a time with these big does. I had a whole pile of deer coming out right over here around the edge of this little maple tree that's full of leaves that I couldn't see. I had a little buck, a big doe, and a fawn that were right here. The doe was at like 8 yards. And I had to be ready because I didn't know if one of the other deer behind them. I had to be ready because I didn't know if one of the other deer behind him was one of my shooters. So I didn't want to. I had to be ready, but I didn't want to spook this doe. She picked me right out. Took off and all the deer blew up. The night's not over yet though, we still got a lot of light.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and wrap that hunt up. Right at the end of the legal shooting light, I had the buck that I call Goofy come out. He came out at like 35 yards. He actually fed my way a little bit. Closest he got was like 30 yards. And it was tough because he was behind some tree branches. He stayed kind of close to the edge of the woods. And he didn't come out into the field to present me with a shot. So I had to take the camera off the tripod and I leaned way out and I could get some video of him feeding right there, like 30 yards from me. But he never worked out into the field where I could get a shot before legal shooting light ended. So I sat there for quite a while, let the field pretty much clear out a deer, and then I got out of there. So it was a good hunt. That stupid doe upsets me. I wish I would have shot the stupid thing, but she picked me right out of the tree, and I was in a bad position because I had to be ready in case one of the big bucks was coming behind her. You know, I couldn't be sitting there with my pants down, so to say. But anyways, I still got to see the buck I was after, and turned out to be a pretty good night. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll be back after him tomorrow.